Colorectal cancer is a disease that often develops in young people increasingly recently, and it doesn't often start with symptoms.
Tonight, Dustin Grove introduces you to one man who says getting screened likely saved his life.
So this is where you would go to get your infusion treatments?
Yeah.
When Brody Maynard turned 45, he saw his doctor for a routine physical.
He's like, you're 45. You want to get a colonoscopy? And my wife's like, yes, he has symptoms.
Thankfully, he listened because weeks later, returning for that colonoscopy may have saved his life.
Just thinking about my wife chokes me up a bit. But
She took it hard?
at first, yeah, but she's tough.
So is Brody, who would begin his battle with colorectal cancer.
And it's just not something you're looking for in your early 40s or even in your 50s. You just don't think about it.
Brody may be young, but he's far from alone. Doctors say in the next 4 years, roughly 1 in 10 people diagnosed with colon cancer and a quarter of patients with rectal cancer will be under the age of 50.
Unfortunately, I've seen colon cancers in folks in their 20s and even early 30s.
While screening used to begin at age 50, it's now recommended people start earlier at 45.
But people that are younger than that need to pay attention to symptoms,
including rectal bleeding, persistent abdominal pain, changes in bowel habits, and unexplained weight loss. Doctors say a colonoscopy doesn't just catch cancer. It can find small growths called polyps, which can be removed long before becoming dangerous.
But you never would have known any of this had you not gotten a colonoscopy or been screened.
Yes.
Today, after several surgeries and rounds of chemotherapy,
You're clear.
Yes, for now.
How does it feel?
I'm not celebrating too much yet.
Brody is cautiously optimistic, looking forward to many more years with his family, his hobbies, and spreading a message he hopes others hear.
You want to make excuses of why you wouldn't want to get a colonoscopy.
But he says you can't afford not to.
I would get rid of excuses to get it done. It's not bad at all.
It could save your life.
It could, exactly.
In Lafayette, Dustin Grove, 13 News.
He's still processing there. Health experts say you should talk with your doctor about when to begin colorectal screening, especially if you have symptoms or a family history. And again, most medical groups recommend people at average risk begin colorectal cancer screening at age 45. Now, if you do have a family history or other risk factors, doctors say you may need to start even earlier. We have more info online at WTHR.com/realmenweargowns.